Welcome to Talk of the Town, everyone. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and we have two special guests to open our program today. We have Micheal Humbert, and he is with the Canine Unit, and we have his friend Odin, who is, you said, 15 months old, and he is part of the Canine Unit with the Hardeeville Police Department. So welcome, Micheal.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you all back.
Yes, thank you.
So for our viewers, to talk about the Canine Unit and really what Odin would do. I know he's young and he's new to the unit, but really what is his role?
Yes, ma'am. So I went and got Odin in North Carolina the beginning of January, and we've been training since then. And he's a 15-month-old Belgian Malinois, and he is trained in narcotics detection, so to run vehicles to search for narcotics. And we're also in the process of training for tracking. So if there's like a lost subject or anything, or if somebody runs from a scene, we'll be able to track them.
Now, are you the chief trainer?
I'm not the trainer. I'm just his handler. Okay. So we go through an organization that I work with. Yes. A trainer, and he helps me to get him trained and certified and everything.
And so how's he doing?
He's doing good. He's doing very good. We just finished up with narcotics. And so we're still working on tracking, but he's doing very good.
Very great. All right, so we've had you all on before. Love having you guys. And we really want to talk about recruiting. There's always a need for quality officers. So what is the criteria, Micheal, to be an officer with Hardeeville Police Department?
So you have to be 21 years of age, and that's because in South Carolina you have to be 21 to carry a handgun. And then there's a process you have to go through, and that includes like a physical agility test, a written exam, the interview, and all you basically do is put in your application, and it goes through the application selection through our command staff. And once you get selected, is when you start the physical agility and so on and so forth. And
well, and I think law enforcement has kind of gotten a bad rap over the last few years, but there are a lot of benefits to being in law enforcement. So just tell our viewers, what are some of those benefits, and why are you an officer, and how much you enjoy it?
So I'm an officer ever since I was younger, I've always wanted to work in law enforcement, just to have that drive to want to try and help people. But there's a lot of benefits to the job, such as, you get to deal with people on their worst day, and you get to try and make that worst day better.
Right.
And that's, we're in this job to help people. And right. So being able to help people is what's most important. And that's the main thing when you come to this job. You just have to know and have to have the want and drive to help people.
And there's different types of positions, right? There's like patrol, and then you can become, I guess, a detective, supervisor. So there's a lot of opportunity and options.
Yes, ma'am. So we have our patrol division, our detectives investigations division. There's the SRO, school resource officer.
Oh, right.
And so multiple different opportunities and divisions for what suits your needs or what you want to do.
So what kind of temperament do you need to have to be in law enforcement?
You definitely need to have be level-headed, and have a good mindset, just because people will test you and test your patience, and you have to stay calm all the time, and just never exceed to where you let people test your patience and just stay cool.
Right, and of course there are a lot of police departments locally here in the sheriff's office, but why Hardeeville? Why would I think about your police department?
I've worked with Hardeeville for 4 years, and all 4 years I've loved it. From even the 4 years, I've seen it grow from a small department to much, much larger, and the growth that's for the future to continue to grow. I think it would be a great place for anybody to come and work because of the growth and development and how great our police department really is. Fantastic.
And so Odin is just loving that ball, isn't he?
He loves it. He loves it.
Does he think it's food?
No, that's just his, he's just his reward, and when he gets it, it's his.
Well, he's been so well behaved. You thank you for bringing Odin in.
I really appreciate you having him.
And again, Micheal Humbert with the Hardeeville Police Department Canine Unit, and enjoyed having you with us. And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town, everyone. Don't go away.